comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Not close with that one. And we are underway in Denver.
First pitch, 110.
Tatis waits. Just missed.
2-0.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
No strikes.
The pitch. And there's ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. This one in the air, right field. Grichuk makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Gomber over to first. Tatis dives back in. Back over to first. And they're keeping him close. Back to first. And again, he's back safely. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Snap throw to first. Tatis back in on a dive. Tatis stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And the count 1-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
At the belt and fires. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Tatis round second on his way to third. Run scores easily, and the Padres strike first. It's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process. And if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. 0-1 down. Just missed. Man at second. And a count 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one ran inside, almost got him. 1 out and a runner at second. That one missing inside. Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Right side, hard hit. On to first. Bogaerts retired. They limit the damage here. Padres with a run-scoring double, and the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Denver, and today's starting pitcher, Blake Snell. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Bottom of the first, and now here's the veteran DH, Jurickson Profar. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. The 1-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. And misses inside.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is popped up. Bogaerts settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And here it comes. And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's even up.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the
strike.
black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Cronenworth drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Batting third, the third
Now, you would
baseman,
actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Ryan
That's a
McMahon,
ball.
the next to hit, takes outside. That
Ball.
misses. Ball 2. The pitch. And he takes a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back. Top of the second. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
The wind and the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Jake Cronenworth, the Michigan kid. He played at the University of Michigan. Rays took him in the 15 draft in the 7th round. Grew up playing a lot of hockey. Eventually made his big league debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an all-star twice. Jones pulls it down. One down.
7, the second baseman,
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now.
Yeah, and when he came up to the big leagues, just seeing how quickly he was comfortable, looked like a veteran player, and just solid skills all the way around. To me, he was kind of that sneaky favorite player that I had.
And a base hit into left field. That'll play. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 1, Trent.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. The 1-0. And a foul ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's 2-zip.
No, they didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. The walk and a run scored his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Fernando Tatis Jr., what a talent, what a hitter, Chris. A guy who's won a Silver Slugger in both 2020 and 2021. And in 21, he became the first Padre voted into the All-Star game since Tony Gwynn in 1999.
Yeah, if this kid could just stay healthy, he could be one of the greatest to play the game.
Two on, 1 out. Check swing, no appeal, and it's 2-1. There's a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That's a laser base hit. Carpenter around third. He scores. It's 3-zip.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Manny Machado. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And takes low for ball one. The pitch. Now 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
Tough
2.
spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Up the middle. They take the force out, and that is that. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Padres 3 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichuk.
The right fielder.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The wind of the pitch. Swung on, popped up left side. Carpenter under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting fifth. The first baseman.
And now here's Elauris Montero. And that's downstairs and outside.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Ball.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Strike 1.
0-1.
The pitch. That one off the bad part of the bat, and just a lazy fly ball. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Batting seventh. The second baseman. Coco Montez.
And now Coco Montez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Montero stands at second with 2 gone. That one called a strike, and it's 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Montero around third. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And he deals. That one is upstairs. And a curve is down and in. That's a strike across the top of the zone. To the right side. He steps on the bag, gets him easily, ends the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back at the plate, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, number 99.
Sanchez batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. Chris, Xander Bogaerts has turned into one of the best hitting shortstops in all of baseball. He's made the All-Star team 4 times, 5 times a Silver Slugger, and Bogey's won a couple of World Series too. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth will hit next. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. First and second here, no outs. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Sanchez rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Digging in, Rougned Odor singled and scored his first time. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
There's a strike.
1-1.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs.
strikes.
You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Runner leads away at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Lined into right. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Cronenworth coming home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead is up to 5.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch inside. And that is ball 1. And now the lefty. Liner, base hit.
Back-to-back singles. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Austin Gomber gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New arm out of the bullpen, Justin Lawrence.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Next for the Padres, Trent Grisham. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one misses. Ball 1. That's down and in.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
On the ground, a short could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Swing and a ball popped up. Tovar under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Here's Manny Machado now, 1 for 2. First offering misses the mark. Manny Machado, his brother-in-law, is former major leaguer Yonder Alonso. Both those kids grew up in Miami, and of course Alonso, a guy who ended up having a nice major league career. Righty delivers, and it is 2-1. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And that one is inside. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle settles underneath it, puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 7 and the Rockies 1. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the catcher, Austin Wynn.
The catcher, Austin.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive, go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a ball popped up. Bogarts puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
Number 10, designated hitter.
So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jurickson Profar. A switch hitter batting right. Profar, 30 years old now, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Profar gets a piece there. Next offering is down low. And that's ball 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 down.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Tovar stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
1-1 now. Out in front, rip foul. And the pitch. And now the count is even. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 7 and the Rockies 1. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Gary Sanchez. Lawrence back to work.
Nope. That's
Just
the ball.
missed. And he pumps it a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
1 strike.
The 2-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
Check swing, went around. 0-1. Singy, you know, Xander Bogaerts is actually a twin. His twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox initially and played a little bit in the Boston organization.
That's pretty cool.
The 0-1. They say it went. When former Red Sox scout Mike Lord visited Aruba for a tryout in the summer of 2009, 16-year-old Xander Bogaerts was in bed with chicken pox and a fever, and mom said, "You got to stay in bed." But she agreed to lift the order for 1 day thanks to some persuading from Xander's uncle, and after an impressive tryout, he and his twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox.
Ball 2.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And what's interesting is Xander wanted to be a teacher when he was growing up, and obviously that did not happen. But what's cool is that his elementary school was renamed after him.
And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That ends the frame. Padres go down quietly, and they're on top 7-1. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 4th, so in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. And that one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now
really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Randall Grichuk now. He popped out his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. The pitch. And another ball.
2-0.
That one drifts inside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
McMahon on at first, nobody out. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Randall Grichuk goes deep, and they slice into the lead. It's 7-3. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that we're not going to soon forget.
And here's the first baseman, Eleuris Montero. Yeah. And that's in there for strike one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Here's your 1. Late that time, and it's strike
ball,
2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Oh, 0-2 now. And ball 1.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Comebacker to the mound, and that one finds its way through.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle, didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Jones swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. 0 for 1 so far. Runner at first with no outs here. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Left-hand batter waits.
That's a ball.
And that one upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Coco Montes. Way high.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And the pitch is in for a strike.
1-1.
And the count even at 1. And a swing and a miss.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Soto gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Man at first. Now Brenton Doyle.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes to count. That clips the corner.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next one misses. 3-1 now. The pitch. Hammered, base hit. Montero around second, headed for third.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now the Rockies catcher, Austin wins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next pitch in for a strike and a count 1-1. Man at second. Rip to third. Throw over to Cronenworth, and that will end the inning. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Padres 7 and the Rockies 4. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, Rougned Odor. And here it comes. And that one clips the corner. Action in the pen down there. Jake Bird getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Suter, the lefty, warming up as well. Here comes the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
Stepping in for San Diego, Matt Carpenter. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. And the righty deals.
Ball, that's down.
And that one a little bit high. Just off the inside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the right-hander's 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Grisham at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Carpenter at first, 1 gone. Ball 1 there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's even up.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Carpenter rounds second on his way to third. Tovar with a relay throw, and he's in there as a run scores.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen, and just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses the zone. And 1-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. At the belt and fires. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Good eye right there.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. Got him. And the Padres waste a chance.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now it's Juan Soto.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. 2 outs with a runner at third. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. An off-speed pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much. Hey, Boog, did you know Manny Machado is the youngest player in history to have a walk-off grand slam in both leagues?
I did not know that. Machado stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. Ruled a swing. Two outs. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it, but no advance from the runners. Right-handed reliever. Next offering misses down and away. And that's down and away. Gary Sanchez in the San Diego on deck circle. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Gary Sanchez. 1 for 3.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Hard hit, base hit. Safe, he beats it.
He's safe.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Brent Suter. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Suter.
So 2 down. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. There's a strike. First and second, 2 down. Pitch misses inside. And it's a ball and a strike. And that one off the outside edge.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2-1 now. That one fouled off. Here's a 2-2. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. 3 runs on 2 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 10 and the Rockies 4. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson Profar.
The why to kick the pitch.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
No strikes.
Swing and a bouncer. Slings to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Shortstop Ezekiel Tovar.
So up next, Ezekiel Tovar. Clips the corner. Strike 1. Just off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
That's in there, and that is strike 2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman? That cut on and miss, struck him out. That's his second strikeout. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and that is not what they needed. Down 10-4. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
First baseman, number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
The pitch. Suter in his 6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. And now it's even up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 24.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Yeah, the batter now, Rougned Odor. Good eye right there. Cronenworth aboard here at first with nobody out. And a foul ball third base side. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And now the count filled up 3-2. Here comes a pitch. And that's ball 4.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Next for the Padres, Matt Carpenter. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. The pitch. That's down and in. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Stays alive. No outs. Runners at first and second. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr., the next up for the Padres. First pitch, and he just misses. And a good eye there.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next pitch is downstairs. Juan Soto waits on deck. Runner at third, 2 away. And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Juan Soto now. Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely.
Ball.
First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
And a pitch. That one catches the corner for a strike. Falling behind 2-1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And now 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that ball's hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Next pitch is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Manny Machado to bat next. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Popped up left side. And that'll fall for a base hit. 1 run is in. Jones fires it to the plate. The tag out. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Padres 12 and the Rockies 4. Randall Grichuk now at the plate. Grichuk really thriving with the bat this season here at home. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1 there. Bullpen action for the Padres. Drew Carlton appears to be getting loose. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 44.
And Lowry's Montero, the next to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Foul ball. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's inside.
Ball. That's inside.
Bounce to the left side. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Nolan Jones.
2 outs, base is empty. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
The next offering misses.
2 balls,
Now
no
2-0. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. Misses
Ball,
inside. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Montez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Jones off of first with 2 away. A little bit high, maybe. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 2-1. And now the lefty. That's off the mark. And now 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He makes the grab, and that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 12 and the Rockies 4. Now on the bump, Jake Bird.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And now it's Manny Machado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pitch. And there's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the right-hander deals.
Yeah.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. And that's through there for a strike. The other way, and he beats the shift. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Man at first with one gone, and here comes Xander Bogaerts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Swing and a ball popped up. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And a 1-1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Jones going back some more, and it's off the wall. Tovar relay to third, and he's out.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third, just a good job all the way around.
So a man aboard. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. That's off the mark. 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Next offering is downstairs. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So 2 on with 2 away. Rougned Odor digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Doyle makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave a pair, but they hold a 12-4 lead.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Drew Carlton. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 73, Drew Carlton.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. 0-1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. And you just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Righty to the plate. Doyle started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went, says Larry Bullard. Here's the catcher, Austin Wynn.
The catcher, Austin.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Strike 2.
No
Yeah,
ball,
some
2
guys
strikes.
just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
2 strikes.
Next one is off the
that pitch is
plate,
out.
and it's 2-2. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Slice to right, and foul ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing a walk. Very gritty.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Now it's the DH, Jurickson Profar. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a fly ball deep right field, way back there. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Man at first, and now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Now 1-1. Next pitch downstairs. 2-1. Righty delivers. Ouch.
Timeout.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. McMahon at the plate now. That's ball 1. Wins over at second. Tovar at first. 2 out of the inning. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging. 2 left for Colorado. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. Down to third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
The right-hander back to work. And there's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. That
Nope,
one
that's the
missed. The punch out there. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres.
Trent Grisham.
And it's fouled away. And he deals. In the air out towards right center. Doyle moving under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Fernando Tatis Jr., the next up for the Padres.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
First
Outside,
offering,
that's
and
the
it
ball.
just misses. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk.
Carlton back to work. That one inside, ball one. This one popped up. And out number 1 on the grab.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And here's the first baseman, Eleuris Montero. In there for strike 1. And delivers outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
One down. Nolan Jones getting ready to hit. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Montero, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And another ball.
2-1.
The pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham right there to make the grab. 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Coco Montez.
And at first, Coco Montez now at the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
This guy's got
2
such a
strikes.
good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here at Coors Field, here's the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
Bird back to work. That misses
Oh,
off the
that's
outside edge. That one in there across the letters.
That's
Way
a ball.
high. That's a little bit low. Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone. Juan Soto goes deep. His 11th of the year. It's 13-4. If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Here's Machado. A strikeout and a walk.
Ball
First
1.
offering misses the mark.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And the 1-0. And that's a strike. And now 2-1. And here it comes. Top of the zone for a called strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Machado is gone, and there's 1 away. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, you take your game to another level.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And a strike in there. Right-hander kicks, deals. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now it's filled up. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Bogarts in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air, right side. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom 9. Now at the plate, Brenton Doyle. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That's in there. And that's strike one.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Next offering is in for a strike.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Ball one.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1
ball,
and 2.
2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, right field. That one hops against the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. What a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
So a man aboard. Austin Wins digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Foul ball there. Runner leads away at second. And that just misses.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball. But for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Wins. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. So the batting order turns over. Next for Colorado, Jurickson Profar.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Outside.
That's off the plate.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And there's a ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Doyle around third.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And that's in there for strike 1. Profar, the base runner at first with 1 out. Misses off the inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And the righty deals. Good eye in that spot.
3-2.
Into center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That's in for a strike. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Smoked on the ground to second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres slug their way to a win in this one.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And the final here today, 13-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.